I'm outside again. So yeah, I've been sick for like the past week and a half. It's been really bad, but finally feeling about 80%, enough to get out and like at least ride around a little bit. So first thing is, don't expect too much great skating today. I'm just planning on rolling around and getting my body moving again. It's important that I don't jump right back into things. That's how, you can hurt yourself if you think, if you haven't been on your board in 2 weeks and try and crook a bench or something right off the bat, that's how you get hurt. So, but I want to talk about a couple things. First, I want to address the last video, the Skater of the Year prediction, and I just got to say, all those people in the comments of that last video, I told you. If you remember, I said my pick was Spanky. If I had to pick the People's Champ, it'd be T-Funk. I think Thrasher is going to pick Tyshawn regardless of the votes, and Nyjah's not going to win. And that's exactly what happened. So I nailed it. I think the majority of the people would vote for T-Funk or Louie. Obviously, that Louie part came out the very next day after I made my video. Otherwise, I would have addressed that more. But for the most part, everything I said happened exactly how I said it. The uproar from the skateboard community has been crazy, and it's exactly how I thought it was going to go down. Like I said, if Nyjah won, the core skateboarding community would have been pissed, and that's what Thrasher supposedly is. Do I think he got the majority vote? Yeah, I do. My poll gave him the majority vote. I think the 9 Club did a poll that got him 70% of the majority vote, and they had a much larger poll than me. And I know that other people are doing other polls and having the same result. So, and honestly, too, if you look at the subscriber count, or the Instagram follower count on these guys, Nyjah's got 5.2 million on Instagram, and Tyshawn's only got like 523,000. So, I mean, that says a lot too. I mean, Nyjah obviously has a much larger fan base that will go out and vote for him. So, if you ask me, Thrasher just picks whoever they want. The voting's just for, the theatrics of it. They had that backside flip clip over the subway station gap ready to go. I think that was to like cover their asses, like, hey, yeah, like, because people were gonna get mad that Nyjah didn't win, but they're like, yo, but check, he did backside flip too. It's like, yo, we're not that messed up for picking Tyshawn, because look, the one last thing I did want to say too is that like Tyshawn is dropping like a new board company right as this is all happening, and it's kind of like the best promotion for your board company you could get. So, and all the people out there that are hating on his graphics and stuff, go Google any of your favorite board company graphics, their first graphics. Just go Google and then come back to the video and relax a little bit. Usually the first few runs of graphics for board companies are pretty generic, pretty basic, so just chill for a minute. I mean, imagine when Flip skateboards came out. People are like, Flip skateboards? You're gonna call your skateboard company Flip? And it's been around it's been around forever. Primitive. Oh yeah, we're dropping this board company, Primitive. Like, people were probably like, that's the dumbest name I've ever heard, but look at it now. They're doing collabs with some of the biggest brands out there. So just chill. Don't hate on King Skateboards just yet. I think it's kind of a sick name. I think it'll do well. It's an East Coast brand run by, a young dude. And I think a lot of people will be out to support it. So that's all I got to say about that. And then one real quick board update before I start skating. I did change out my bushings. I took the hard bushings out and put the stock back in on the Aces. I noticed that in the cold weather, the hard bushings were just like a little too hard. And I was starting to tic-tac on things. I was at the skate park, in that last video at the skate park I did, those fakey pivots, like they weren't even like pinching into a pivot because it was so tight. So we're back on the stock, and I think that's everything I wanted to touch base on. And I need to warm up because my hands are numb and I can't feel my feet. So yeah, just gonna mess around. Like I said, don't expect too much. I'm just glad to be out on my board and roll around for half hour, 45 minutes, hour. I don't know how long I'm gonna make it, but just glad to be outside again. Alright everyone, that's going to do it for today's video. Pretty hyped. I got the nose grind. I haven't done one of those in a while. But it's really windy. Can't feel my hands. And it's definitely pretty cold out. So I'm going to have to wrap it up there. I just wanted to get out on my board for a little bit and you know, ride the new bushings a little bit. I did order those new Ace AF1 hollow hardware, so I'm excited to see what those are like when they come in. I'm assuming it's just going to be like normal hardware, but maybe they break. I don't know. So we're going to test those out in the upcoming weeks. And I got a new pair of shoes on the way, so I'm excited about that. So yeah, if you're looking forward to seeing those videos, go subscribe, turn on the notifications, leave a like, comment, follow me on my social medias, and yeah, see everyone next week.
Don't know nothing about me, dude.